Joe Biden's presidency began on a cold January day in 2021, amidst a nation grappling with a pandemic, economic uncertainty, and social unrest. The air was thick with anticipation and hope as he stood before the Capitol, promising unity and healing in his inaugural address. His words, echoing across the mall, set the stage for a presidency defined by ambition and challenge. From the outset, Biden faced the monumental task of managing the COVID-19 pandemic. The virus had already claimed countless lives and upended daily routines, casting a shadow of fear and uncertainty. Biden launched a nationwide vaccination campaign with a sense of urgency. Determined to turn the tide against the pandemic, vaccine distribution centers sprang up across the country, transforming stadiums and community centers into hubs of hope. The steady rollout of vaccines brought relief to millions and marked a turning point in the nation's fight against the virus. Economic recovery was another pillar of Biden's early presidency. The American Rescue Plan, a sweeping $1.9 trillion stimulus package, aimed to provide a lifeline to struggling families and businesses. Biden's team worked tirelessly to get checks into the hands of Americans, extend unemployment benefits, and support small businesses. The plan's passage was a testament to Biden's commitment to revitalizing the economy and addressing inequalities laid bare by the pandemic. Climate change emerged as a defining focus of Biden's agenda. With the urgency of a man on a mission, he rejoined the Paris Agreement, signaling America's return to the global stage in the fight against climate change. The Build Back Better plan took shape, promising bold investments in clean energy and infrastructure. Solar panels and wind turbines became symbols of a new era, as Biden sought to create jobs and reduce emissions. His vision was clear: a sustainable future where economic growth and environmental stewardship went hand in hand. Social justice and equality resonated throughout Biden's presidency. His administration prioritized addressing systemic racism and promoting civil rights, driven by a deep-seated belief in the power of diversity and inclusion. Executive orders to advance racial equity and protect LGBTQ+ rights underscored his commitment to a more just society. Biden's cabinet, the most diverse in history, reflected the changing face of America and brought a wealth of perspectives to the table. On the international stage, Biden worked to restore alliances and reassert America's role as a global leader. His approach to foreign policy emphasized diplomacy and multilateral cooperation, fostering relationships with NATO allies and re-engaging with international organizations. As he navigated complex relationships with nations like China and Russia, Biden balanced competition and cooperation, seeking to address shared global challenges. As the next presidential election loomed on the horizon, Biden's administration faced new challenges while building on the achievements of his first term. The campaign trail awaited, with Biden poised to emphasize his management of the pandemic, economic recovery, and social justice initiative. Yet the path forward was not without obstacles, as inflation, immigration, and political polarization continued to test the nation's resilience. Biden's presidency is a narrative of determination and experience, driven by a commitment to addressing the nation's most pressing issues. As he looks toward a potential second term, his vision remains focused on a resilient, equitable, and united America. Through his leadership, he aims to chart a course toward a future defined by opportunity, justice, and shared prosperity. All American.